What's going on, traders? Zach here with the Trading Network. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm coming at you guys with a weekly forecast based on market profile. As some of you guys might know, market profile is one of my favorite tools to use both in my intraday trading and for my higher time frame perspective, as well as any higher time frame trading that I'm doing. So with that, you can see here that I have a weekly profile set up. Each one of these profiles represents 1 week of regular trading hours price action. So with that, I use these levels and these profiles to determine within high probability where price is likely to go, where price is likely to give us reaction, and where there is likely institutional interest in price. So with that said, we are looking at some profiles starting at the beginning of August, second week to be precise. And this most recent profile here, this is from last week. So obviously we have not opened up yet for the new week, so we do not have a new profile. And by the way, I will mention that today is October 11th, 2020, and it is just after 2 p.m. Eastern. So we're waiting for the new profile to open, waiting for the market to open this week, and just want to get a little bit of a bird's eye view, as I call it. So with that, what I am looking at here is this 3474 level in particular. If I zoom in here a little bit and go back to this profile from the week of August 24th, you can see that 3474.75 was the point of control for this entire week. What that means is that at this level, this is where the most transactions and trading activity took place for the entire week. So when we go over to this most recent week session, we can see that this is almost precisely where we closed. That makes me very interested in that this is a clear area of interest. We have a value area high about 10 points above this point of control for the week, and this makes me think that this is going to be a major area for price to work out this week. Now, what I mean by that is this is going to be a line in the sand, if you will. In my opinion, if we cannot work above this 3474 level and hold this level as support, I think it is very likely that we will come back down and revisit these levels in this week's profile. Now, why I say that is because this is a major area of interest, and it's going to take a lot of price action and a lot of trading activity to work above this level if there's still significant orders there, which there likely is because we have not worked up through this previous point of control. We are just now touching it and we're closing at it. So with that said, you can also see up here that we have this line. This line extends from this profile, and this is also a point of control. But the reason that this line is extended from this profile all the way over here to the end of my chart is because it is what is referred to as a naked point of control. A naked point of control is an area that has not been touched since this point of control was formed. So, in other words, when this profile printed 3493 as a point of control, we have never come back up to this level and touched it since the week of August 31st. That also means there is very, very likely liquidity in that area. So if we can move and hold above 3474.75, I believe it is very likely that we will move and we will touch this extended naked point of control at 3493. Now, this gives me not any sort of definite trade ideas. This gives me if-then scenarios. What I mean by that is this allows me to have an overall view on what the market is likely to do. With that overall view and those if-then scenarios, I can then create trade ideas based on how price reacts. Now, let me give you a little bit more precise example. So let's say price does hold above 3474.75. hold above this point of control. That gives me an if-then scenario like this. If price holds above 34.74, I will take a long trade basing my risk below 34.74, targeting 34.84.75 and 34.93 as my upside targets. Because if this level holds, these are the most likely levels for price to go. 88 obviously might be one as well, but this is an initial point of control, which is not as important, in my opinion, as a extended naked point of control. Lots of liquidity sitting up here. So my other if then on the flip side would be if 34.74 can't hold as support and we reject this as resistance, I will be looking for shorts from this area, targeting lower profile levels. So you can see we have 34.33.75. We've got some profile levels over here, 34.19, 34.28. And then ultimately we have this nice point of control down here at 33.93.75, which also matches up with levels in previous profiles. So if I was going to type out an if-then scenario, I could say if price moves and holds above 34.74, I will look for long trades basing my risk on that level. On the flip side, if price cannot move and hold above 34.74, I will look for short trades basing my risk off of that level as resistance. So this verbiage or wording might be familiar to some of you guys that are in my Facebook group. And if that is the case, you'll see this is exactly how I create my daily trade plans. I have a line in the sand that's a very major level for whatever reason, depending on the intraday level or the weekly level in the case of this video. And then I determine trade ideas or trade scenarios that could occur based on how price reacts to this level. So I'm not getting attached to either side. I'm not getting attached to long or short. I want to see price action react to this level. I want to see acceptance in the case for a long. Time equals acceptance. If we spend a lot of time above 34.74, we do a lot of business, we do a lot of transactions above that level, I'm interested. If we get smacked down and rejected at that level and can't pick it up and hold above it, I am not interested in longs, and then my bias will lean to the short side. It's extremely, extremely important to not get attached to a bias, to not get married to an idea, because that's how we start to go on tilt. That's how we get emotional. That's how we start to care more about being right than making money. And that is not how you become a successful trader. You want to care about making money. You want to care about trading your edge. And you want to care about having probability on your side. So with that said, that has been my market profile weekly forecast, and I will likely start doing these a lot more often. Please give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any objections or comments on the profile, if you have questions about the profile, let me know in the comments. Join us on Facebook. You can join our free Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/the trading network. You can also find information about our mentorship programs, about our proprietary indicators, and about our private Discord access at thetradingnetwork.io. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one.